Hey y'all, Anomaly John 173. In my last video, I created my first Corvette ship and started showing you the loop I do to earn salvage parts and Corvette modules and money. And so here I want to show you some of the neat things that you can do and that are easier with a Corvette. Here you can see I've got some torpedo launchers and a cyclotron ballista loaded up. Never really used those before, but they're kind of fun, especially on asteroids. While you're moving in space, you can get up and walk around on your Corvette. You can get up and check your storage. You can use your refiners. You can do your nutrition station. Very, very handy. Here's something else that's really handy about the Corvette. You don't have to land anymore. You don't have to go through all that Starship launch fuel. You can basically stop your Corvette, hover right where you want, and you can either jump down to the planet or you can use the teleporter and jump right down and do what you need to do. Here I'm just doing a little bit more salvage container work to get some more Corvette modules, both for modules and for money. It's a good way to earn money as well. Yes, you can still actually land on the planet if you want to, like I did here, but you really almost don't have to do it at all anymore. Checking my inventory. There is an inventory loop you have to go through. I'm constantly moving items from my exosuit to my storage on my Corvette, and as you'll see, moving modules to my Corvette cache at stations as well. It's a loop that you'll go through, moving things around, because it fills up, seems like a lot more quickly now than it did prior to the Corvette. All right, let's go. Let's go explore. Let's go do something else. Probably let's head to the station. Although I did have a chance to mark a portal. So I'm going to jump over here. I'm going to hover since I don't even need to land. I'm going to set up a base here right at the portal so that I can come back here anytime by teleporter. And again, it's just so convenient because I can hover right where I want, teleport right down, even when, as you see here, even when the bug shows up, where the landing bay door doesn't open, you can still teleport down. So I won't bother using the portal now, just making sure everything's there. I'll come over here, set up a base. Now I can come back anytime. Inventory, inventory, inventory. Back at a station here, I've got Corvette modules in my exosuit and my storage. I'm going to move everything over into my Corvette workshop cache. Notice I loaded up my exosuit inventory with modules. I cleaned everything else out and put it in storage up here. So this is kind of the loop I was talking about from an inventory perspective, where you've got to move modules and things around to be able to do everything you want to do. You'll end up swimming in all kinds of Corvette modules. Matter of fact, you'll end up filling your cache and you'll have to start making decisions on what you want to trade for upgrading, for cooler parts, all that fun stuff. It's a bit of a grind, but it's actually still pretty interesting, to be honest. There's a lot I need to learn about all the Corvette module parts. I highly recommend creating a creative mode save and just play around with building a Corvette, all the parts. Lots to do. You can get as into it as you want or keep it fairly simple. Here my grind continues. Now I'm just moving all my items I usually carry in my exosuit back into my exosuit since I had to clear it all out to move Corvette parts. And don't forget, you've got storage for your ingredients as well if you have a nutrition station, so make use of it. And part of the reason for the whole grind is selling and making money. Notice I'm at 6 million here. I'm selling all kinds of valuable items I picked up while salvaging for Corvette modules. And now I should be more around almost 11 million. Yep. So it was a nice little run. Let's start making some upgrades to my Corvette. Let's add some reactors for improved hyperdrive range, and I believe maneuverability as well. In this case, they're just hyperdrive range and hyperdrive efficiency, but it makes a huge difference. Let's add some additional storage. I've got the Titan class Habs right now. They don't look great, but this is an exploration Corvette, so it's going to be all about storage. Got to add those cool mag field thrusters on the bottom side. They help your boost and reduce launch cost pretty significantly, but they just look really cool as well when you're landing. Playing around a little bit with moving an existing reactor, adding some more jets for pulse drive efficiency and maneuverability. Adding a little bit of fairing here and there to make it look a little less boxy. It's really just for looks more than anything. So this will start to give it a slightly more sleek look while still having lots of cargo space. Here again, some aerofoils. Once I figure out how to rotate these, here we go. Yeah. And let's add a reactor back in here for some more maneuverability. I'm going to end up adding it such that I leave a little bit of space behind it so that I can drop a ducting joint, in this case, right behind it. Add a little bit more cowling for a more sleek look. You can spend forever playing around with all this. All right, now let's go take a look at what this looks like from the outside. There's those launch thrusters. Pretty cool. And then whenever you make changes to big parts like that, you want to kind of walk around the inside and see if it turned out the way you want and if it changed at all. You can see I have two storage containers up top here. I'll walk around and check the other side as well. Notice on this side, there is a doorway to get to the central hab. But I don't remember there being one on the other side. So let's go check that out again. Looking at this, I think the problem is that one of the storage containers are taking the space away where the doorway would be. So let me try removing that one. I removed it, no doorway. That one's probably the one I need to remove. kind of trying to eyeball it again from the other side. Yeah, it looks like I need to remove this storage container. Get the stuff out of it before I delete it. Yeah, there's my doorway. So let me re-add the storage container up front again. So now I can get to the central area from both sides. Again, I highly recommend kind of walking through and checking everything as you make major changes like this to habs and things that cause those changes to internal space. You want to be really careful, especially after you've started to build out your interior a lot more than I have. But hey, that's a good place to continue. Let's go. Let's use the Corvette for what it's good for in my case. Let's go continue exploration. Let's go continue to look for more Corvette modules, both for using them, for trading them, and also for money. But first, I want to put an ambassador class cockpit in. I really want to see what this looks like from the inside. So we're doing it. I picked it up somewhere. I don't remember trading for it, so I must have gotten lucky and found it. Let's apply these edits, and then let's go take a look at what this thing looks like from the inside and from the outside. Oh, very cool. Kind of has a alien Nostromus ship feel from the inside. Remember that room? Like that white padded looking room in the ship? Oh, look at that. That looks really neat from the outside, doesn't it? I can't wait to get up in the air and see what the view looks like when you're flying. Let's go check it out. Hey, the hatch actually closed. There's a bug where that doesn't always seem to close or open the way it's supposed to. All right, let's get out here in space and let's see what this cockpit looks like from the inside. All the new jets on the back look cool too. Let's go hyperdrive somewhere. Nice trailers, jet trailers, very cool looking. Oh, look at that inside. Look at the totally open view you have. That is really great. I like that. I like that a lot. This is going to be fun to travel in. Look at how easy it is to just turn to all these planets and scan them. Let's go stop in at the space station real quick. Man, I really like that interior cockpit view. So much visibility. All right, let's jump out. In this case, I've left the station and I'm showing you some of the other things that are really easy from a Corvette. I didn't even have to land, and I went to a distress signal, and I'm going to grab this starship. So convenient. I don't even have to land. I don't take any launch fuel. Just teleport down, add this to my ship list. This is a very easy loop. If you like to go find crashed starships, look at this view as I land on a rainy, misty, Brood planet, I believe. That view is just so neat. Look at that. Oh, that's great. Look at this. Here's a great example. Here's a sentinel boundary tower thingy, what you call it. I can just hover right over it. I'm going to teleport right down. Don't even have to land. Use the beam. Ooh, little bug there. Sometimes it throws you back up in the air. Kind of fun. I can come right over here, disable all the sentinels on the planet. Grab a multi-tool if it's any good. Shoot all the pillar control nodes. Get some pugnium and other supplies from them. Interesting view. I teleported back to my base and it put my Corvette right on top of my base. Anyway, that is awesome. Some of the neat things you can do with a Corvette. I hope you're out there having fun. I hope this is helpful. I'll see you out there.